Hey guys, welcome to BTC Daily with a Block Party Trading. Hope you're all doing well and looking forward to today's Bitcoin analysis. We've had a bit of a rocky road over the past 24 to 48 hours. It's quite exciting. We've seen a massive surge back up of about 10-15%, as we can see on the chart here. 15% from there, about 10% over the past 24 hours, which is great. We're kind of coming to a pretty natural bounce at the moment. And as you can see, it's given us an opportunity to really confirm that trend line. From yesterday's analysis, you can see that I had three possible scenarios coming off here. One, which was just shooting straight up, which wouldn't have surprised, I don't think, anyone at the moment. I believe Grayscale's getting back in the game. The other one, which was this kind of very loopy down one, getting rejected just off this trend line here, and then shooting down and down and down and down, and then pretty much hitting this potential like 30k support, and that happening, are pretty much like our head and shoulders would be complete in that sense, and we would probably continue down. I think there'll be a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, jumping in there. Although my latest sentiment is I'm going to be deleting that, and I'm going to be deleting this. And I think we're going to be sticking with pretty much option 2. So we've got a couple of plays here. We can basically sit and on this like 36.6k support line and have a little bit of a bounce here, and just using this as that kind of key support, which is probably the most likely at the moment. Failing that, then I see a pretty sharp drop down to 33.7k, which will not be ideal for a lot of people in long trades, as I think that will wreck them all. But what we can see quite nicely now is we've seen this real big symmetrical triangle forming, which is pretty good news, to be honest. We've seen a little bit of a strong chart pattern. And so the reality is we could probably see it breaking this line and dropping down to 33.7k. Not ideal, but I think in the long term, it will, really kind of gain a lot of accumulation for getting up to and back to this all-time high target again, which again, I am still in the big sentiment of, like, just in this big purple line here, this is Biden's inauguration, also a very kind of similar timestamp to what stimulus checks will be dropping. So I think there'll be quite a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm, and a lot of there we go. What's going on here? A lot of enthusiasm and a lot of excitement towards the cryptocurrency arena. So there you go. There you have it. What else have we got to have a look at? Well, at the moment, we can jump straight. Let's get out of here. Let's have a very quick look at Tensor charts and its current buy walls and sell walls. And what we have on here is, let's just throw in a bit of an approximation, 150. And then highlight those on chart. So all I've done here is just highlight all of the buy and sell walls that are above 150 BTC. Had a quick look at these earlier on, and there's nothing really too scary or standoutish. I think the biggest one I really saw was at 40k, all-time high, basically on the nose. Not on the nose, I beg your pardon, but just above 40.1k. Very natural resistance there at 437 BTC sell wall. And then again at 39.6, which is just below here. The next kind of, I guess, big buy wall is right down here. Is it? No, it's not. So there's no major buy walls, to be honest, which is not very encouraging. But, the sentiment is that it's going to be getting back up here. So that's Tensor charts in a nutshell. Where's BTC Dom looking at the moment? Well, there we go. They're both declining. Fortunately for the domination, we are quite far away from 70%. 70 seems to be the new 60 with Bitcoin now. So that's good news. I mean, historically with these kind of things, when the price is declining and dominance is declining, generally alts will stabilize. They won't do a great deal. We have this kind of beautiful graphic that we kind of use a lot. So as you can see, just here, Bitcoin dominance decreasing, Bitcoin price decreasing, alts reaction, general stable accumulation. So this is quite a nice indication that we could be having a pretty solid pump. Certainly if we see the price of Bitcoin increase and the dominance is still decreasing, exciting potential times ahead for altcoins. So let's jump back into our chart. What have we got going on then? So yeah, this is my prediction at the moment. I believe we're going to continue down, potentially break through this 36.6 K barrier and continue down to 33.7K. I don't really see too much cause to worry, or anywhere between here and there. It really is the big scary factor is if we start to get to 30.5K region. If we break that, then I think Bitcoin's in trouble. But for now, providing we stay within this symmetrical triangle, we still have great potential to be hitting that 41K and beyond. Hope you enjoyed it and catch you tomorrow.